it is Fabulous Friday. Whew. Still getting myself together over here. I knew it was going to be crazy trying to do all the things this morning. And then, of course, all the things turned into even more things, you know, as it does. So to get it all done, drop kid off at school, get all the things done was a lot. I don't know if you can tell, this is all rhinestoned. So I've got a fun little rhinestoned Santa hat, which is part Wacky Wednesday and part Fabulous Friday, since we missed our Wacky Wednesday. And then I'm going to put my Fabulous Friday earrings on. So these are, they're Disney themed. They're little Mickey ears, Mickeys. But they're big. They're big long earrings. So let's put them on real quick. Come here. There we go. So finished getting myself dressed on air this morning. We'll see what YouTube thinks about that. Good morning. Everyone's coming in. Susan says, I rarely make the live. Yay. Amazing hat. Thank you. Okay, I did get all the winners selected from like the last 7 days. So we're going to do that. Oh, hold on. Let me take the price tag off and not have the price tag on my ear. That would be less fabulous. Great news. I got my email inbox down to 100 emails last night. Incredible. D-Lynn said I made it 3 days in a row. Woohoo. There we go. Fabulous Friday earrings. And my fabulous Wacky Wednesday crown. Santa hat crown thingy. It was actually broken. I also fixed that this morning. It's on these little, like, it's on like a little springs. Ooh, I hope I didn't break it again. And one of they're kind of like soldered on, welded on a little bit. But one of them was kind of like broken off. So I just used thread and like lashed it in place. I'm manifesting your pick, my local store in Maine to visit once you reach your followers goal. We're at 94.1. It was like a 450 subscriber bump yesterday, which is amazing and incredible. And thank you all for subscribing, for sharing. Oh, the hat looks like it should light. Oh, speaking of light up, we don't have the fireplace on. There we go. Fireplace is on. I put fresh water in it so it's doing its smoke, which is really steam. I've got my earrings in here that I don't want to lose. I'll put those over there. I know I keep saying that I'm going to change the mini quilt behind me, and I haven't, Sharon. I know. You're totally right. Sorry if I sounded frustrated at you. I'm really not. I'm just, there's so many things. There's things I can't talk about. There's always things I can't talk about. There's always things going on in the background. Things that I'm working on, big secret projects that I want to tell you about. I can tell you that when I went to the UPS store to drop off packages, I have a favorite UPS store, by the way. They know me very well. They see me come in and they're like, oh my gosh, so many boxes. And I know I can have UPS come here to pick up packages, but they would always come when I'm picking up kid from school, which is not a good time. So I have a favorite UPS store. They have trucks outside the store until just after 6. So as long as I'm there by like 6:10, I can get packages out that day. Which for those of you on the East Coast, that's like 9:10 your time. So fairly late in the day, I can get packages and they can still get out for the day. So, and they're also just wonderful, really lovely people. They're lovely to me. I like them a lot. And when I drop stuff off, Trent, one of the employees there, he it's like, oh, are you going to take a week off between Christmas and New Year's? And I just laughed. I was like, no, I've got a book that I'm going to be writing during that time. So I'm going to be quiet, much quieter, like on the internets, but I'm going to be working my little fingers to the bone, getting those quilts made. because he was like, oh, good luck with writing. I was like, it's not just writing. It's like, I've got to make the quilts. Like the book, the writing of the book is like, that's mostly done. So yeah. Oh, what's up with Trish? Okay, I've been chatting and not reading comments. Secret projects. Yes, always secret projects. Oh, we had a message that was moderated. Double tap and clickety click to like the video, says Hazel. And that's what was moderated. YouTube says, do not give this video a thumbs up. Too many thumbs up on videos lately. Not allowed. So you can like double tap high five me if you are watching on a device, like a phone or a, and then if you go to the 3 dots right here, you can do the thumbs up from like the 3 dots right here. If you're doing the little hearts, that's awesome. Those actually don't translate into the thumbs up, which is weird, but they're just ways to react to the video. And so once you've already thumbs up, then you like open up the little menu right here and you can do all the thumbs up and likes and stuff. I did see the 94.1. Thanks, Lisbeth. Good morning from Texas. 76 in Tulsa. Okay, Amy wants to say, I keep checking the website to see if you're going to end up with any more of the block of the month kits. I ordered the fabric and I'm waiting for Art Gallery to send me the invoice, which shows that I will get all the fabric. Because what they'll do is they'll pull the order, they'll pack it up to make sure that they have it, and then they send me an invoice and then I pay the invoice. I would expect to get that today. And based on that, I should be able to do, I think, at least another 30 kits. So the Stitch reposted a video today making a patchwork lampshade. It was so stinking cute. Oh, that does sound cute. The hat looks like it should light up. Yes, yes. 94.2. No, not yet. Just 94.1. Jody found us. Yay. Okay. I could sit here and read all the comments all day, but we're here for other things. My tea is going to be cold today because my water didn't heat up in time. So it's going to be some cool tea. However, I did accidentally leave the heat on in the office. So it was a wonderful 68 degrees in here when I came in instead of 64. And it's amazing what those 4 degrees does in difference. Also, apparently I'm behind in doing dishes for the office because I don't have a knife to cut my fudge today. I have a fork. Laura says, I didn't get the notification, but I'm here. 94.1 still sounds like a radio station. It does. Elizabeth says, I get all tingly when I get my pirate ship box. Is that like the pirate ship notification? Letting you know that things are coming. So I stayed late last night, got through a bunch of emails, got through orders. So all orders through last night got packed up. And the last one will go out today. I think 2 little orders have come in since then. We'll get those packed up so they can go out. Hi from South Texas. 23 degrees. Oh no, that's cold. Flooding in Northern Oregon. All right, friends, Oregon friends, stay safe, stay dry. All right, so we have 2. I'm gonna let you pick. We have 2 winner sheets. We have, I looked at the numbers for the best of 3, so which our favorite advents are, and I pulled winners from that I'll get $50 shop credits from the last 7 days of videos. So which do we want to see first? Do we want to see best of 3, or do we want to see giveaway winners? Can't seem to see the live until I get the notification after it's already started. Yeah, I don't know how to like do a countdown on these lives. So we kind of, the first 5 minutes or so, we're just kind of chit-chatting. We didn't open anything yet. No one's missed anything, so we're good. Best of 3. Oh, best of winners. All right, it's pretty close. So it looks like best of 3, which is, there's some interesting things in best of 3. Okay, so we haven't announced best of 3s. I went and looked them all up this morning. I actually knew that I was going to be short on time this morning. And so last night I went in and put them, because I have them in order green, yellow, red for first, second, third. So I put them in order, but just didn't put the numbers. So I wouldn't have to type everything out this morning. I would just have to put the numbers this morning. And one of them changed. They flip-flopped from last night to this morning. So it's interesting. DY Pig says, I got my pirate ship too. I ordered earring patterns for my granddaughters. We will make them on New Year's Eve. Oh, that's fun. Flip a coin. Okay. All right. So day 11, 62% for the soft squares kit, 23% for the Sallie Tomato spool garland, and 10% for the Vicky's Fabrics felt pouch. Other got 6%. Day 12, that was much closer. The Sallie Tomato zipper pulls got 43%, so less than half. The Love Me Mini pattern and the mini charms got 34%, and the mini macaron pouch got 17%, with other at 6%. So our others have been like solidly single digits to low single digits. So we've been doing good on picking our top 3. Let's see. Bella Rose fabric and pattern got 55% on day 13. The Sallie Tomato building block, these are all truncated. I don't remember what that was. Got 32%. The glue and tip got 10%, and other got 4% on day 13. And Jennifer, if you're trying to keep track of these, I'll just send them to you. So don't worry about trying to like track these. I'll just send them to you. Day 14, Bella Rose clapper and pattern got 70%. The Little Sandy's thread snips got 16%. The Stitch Supplies cookie cutters got 10%, and other got 4%. So we were doing really good on picking our top 3. Jennifer says, no worries. Let's see. Day 15, the Carmons weekly bundle, because she said we're opening hers weekly, got 60%. So well over 50%, well over half. The Sallie Tomato recipe book got 20%. The Little Sandy's candle got 13%, and other was 7%. Day 16, the Bella Rose cardinal pattern, that stunning pattern, apparently it was at 100% at one point. It ended up at 71%, which is the highest number one that we've had. The next highest is 64% for the soft squares light box. So that Bella Rose cardinal pattern, stunning. The Sallie Tomato faux leather got 12%. The Quilt and Thread Hanukkah, and I cut off the rest, so I don't remember which Hanukkah item it was from Quilt and Thread on day 16, got 8%, and then other got 9% for like everything else. Puppies are arriving. Oh my gosh, Marcia still got puppies. We like that will stop everything. And Hazel says the cardinal pattern was awesome. Marcia, Canesian wants to know what kind of puppies. What kind of puppies? Kathy Futch made the live from the road. She's got a multi-day drive to get to Christmas. So stay safe. I hope the roads are clear and dry, and that you always find a clean bathroom on the road when you need it, because those are important things on the road. Yes, everyone wants to know what kind of puppies. So we're looking. Katina says, good morning from Dallas. It's Fabulous Friday, but also a little bit of Wacky Wednesday catch up, because we didn't do a Wacky Wednesday. So we're doing our Fabulous Friday with a fabulous wacky Santa hat. Love clean bathrooms. So essential. The clean bathrooms, man. And open bathrooms. I have had where we've had to stop like 3 different times, and I'm like ready to explode. I'm just bursting when we finally find a bathroom that's open. Okay, where were we? Day 17, the Soft Squares Mini Quilt Squared. Empty garbage too. Yep. The Soft Squares Mini Quilt Squares got 57%. The Inspiration Deck got 29%. The Sallie Tomato Tool Holder got 9%, and other got 4%. Drove the Army son to the airport, but now I'm happy to be with all these great people. I know you'll miss him, but I'm glad that he was able to come visit for a little holiday. I love that it is Fabulous Freaky Friday. YouTube takes care of the freaky by moderating our comments, I suppose. Let's see. I did home care for years as a nurse and found that McDonald's always had clean bathrooms. Oh, good to know. Watching on phone, very windy, no power. You've not said a lot about your advent, but I highly recommend it. I enjoyed the block each day and the ease of keeping up. Cindy, thank you so much. I haven't been talking about it much because it's sold out. And I hate like rubbing in, like, look at how great this advent is. And you can't get it because we sold out. Also, every year we make a little more and a little more than we did the past year. And we've reached our limit. We knew that the number that we're making this year is the number that we will make every year moving forward. So I have to start making some decisions of like, do I like pull an email list of everyone who ordered this year and send it to them like a week in advance? I don't even know if I can. I don't know if Shopify will let me have like a private listing that people can order it. Yeah, I don't know how that all works. Or just like let them know ahead of like what the link is going to be so they can really be ready on that day. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Like I hate it when people miss out. I hate leaving people out. I want it to be all part of a community. I want to take care of as many people as I can. And I know there becomes a point where I can't take care of everyone. Oh, Nikki says, my daughter is coming home today with my grandson. He's 3 months and I haven't seen him since he was a week old. Oh my gosh, he's going to have grown so much. He's going to have like doubled in size, but he's still going to have that baby smell. Ah, the Loves near the Akron Canton Airport is the cleanest bathroom anywhere. Good to know. Is this the live chat, KB Quilter? Yes, KB Quilter, you have made it to the live chat. Let's see what gets moderated today, says Linda. Good morning from El Paso, Texas. Hey, remember that when traveling in Florida, all the rest stops have troopers, so they're very safe. Good to know. Loves is high on my list for reliable, safe, and clean places to stop. Good to know. Oh, Cindy says, but they need to know for next year. Thank you. Cat Mom says, I hope you get more fabric for the 26 calendar. Me too. It's a fabric that came out like over the summer because it's Sharon Holland's Midsummer line. It's lovely. If they don't have all the fabrics in stock, like, and then they're not planning on reprinting any of the prints that I chose, I would then have to look at doing a substitute, and doing a version 2 of the kit would probably be what I do. So I'm just waiting on confirmation from them. Nothing on their website showed out of stock, but someone like who ordered just before me could have like ordered the last of a bolt. So you never know. Keisha says, I'm definitely buying yours again. Billy says, I didn't order this year. How do I get on that list? First Friday in September. So you can put it on your calendar. First Friday in September. I thought about putting it on the Advent calendar or on the block of the month calendar. The first Friday in September, like Carolina Moore Advent calendars go for sale. Because it's always the first Friday in September is when I put them on sale. I use your preview of the Advent to set an alarm on my phone. First Friday in September. Barbara says, I didn't get any this year because I'm retired. Really like yours. I'm hoping to get it next year. Love baby holding. Okay. Bucky's apparently has great restrooms. Cynthia says, it's exciting that you have such success with your advents. It's fun. And yes, it does well. Catherine says, where can I buy the paper piece earring pattern? There are 3. There's version 1 or volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. Check with your local quilt shop. I mean, you can always order from me at carolinamorepatterns.com, but I would always rather you check with a local quilt shop first. Jacqueline says, love Sharon Holland's fabric. Me too. And I just knew it was going to be perfect for this block of the month. All right. I'm trying to get caught up a little bit on, oh my gosh, so many comments. I'm going to try, but I can't stay up on the comments. So many. Okay. Love this year's. Would you consider doing a second run of this year's Advent maybe, or do a pre-order for 2025 redo Advent? I love you guys. They are so much work. And I mean, we could go into manufacturing and whatnot. Whenever you're doing a run of anything, the first ones are the most expensive. So if we do a run of, let's say, like 30 or 50 or something, those would be much more expensive than the run that we did now. Because like when I print patterns, the more of those like paper patterns that I print, the less expensive it is for me to print them. So it has to do with like profit margins, and like it's why I was able to make the Advents the same price this year than as last year, because we were doing more and I was confident we were going to sell more. And so my cost on printing the patterns actually went down compared to last year because like how many units I printed. I mean, it's all spreadsheets and fun math, but so I'd have to increase the price on them if we did a run, and I'd have to see like it. Oh, I just always like moving forward. How about this? How about I tell you that I don't know what next year's is going to be yet, but it's going to be amazing, and join us for next year because it's going to be amazing. Sound like a plan? Love your stuff, but for whatever reason, none of my local Phoenix area quilt shops carry your stuff. That needs to change, says Megan. I agree. Just let them know. Let them know. Okay. And if you can always ask about special ordering my stuff. Most quilt shops put in an order with their distributor at least once a month. Some of the bigger ones are like once a week or multiple times a week, and they can just tack on an item or two to the order, and that way you can still buy it through them. Usually takes about a week for when they put in an order from a distributor for it to show up at their store. But honestly, it would take me at least that long to ship stuff to you as well. So like it would be like timing wise for you, it'd be same difference, except you get to support a local quilt shop, which is better. You get to keep the money in your local economy, which is better. And when you go pick up the item, you get to go hang out at a quilt shop, which is so much better than just like going to your mailbox. Jacqueline says, looking forward to the 2026 mini advent. Me too. And I have no idea what it's going to be yet. I really don't. I've been like, I know people want to do curves. It's not going to be curves. I can tell you. It's not. It's not going to be curves. I want to keep it traditional piecing, especially for beginners. Okay. Hazel says, I ordered enough for a bunch of my friends, and the quilt shop didn't mind that. Surprise, surprise. Earring patterns. CarolinaMoorePatterns.com is where I list all of my stuff. But if you can, like, screenshot the stuff from my store, like my online shop, and take it to your local quilt shop. Okay, we were finishing up. Oh, okay. So day 18, part 1 was interesting because I went in last night and put in the order. Like I just put them on the spreadsheet in order and then just didn't put the numbers. So I could just type in the numbers this morning and make it easier. And 2 of them switched. So the Sallie Tomato pinking shears got 50%, got half the votes. And when I typed it in last night, the Missouri Star Quilt Company puzzle was in second place. And the Soft Squares custom quilt hanger was in third place, but it flipped. So this morning, the Soft Squares custom quilt hanger was at 26%. The Missouri Star Quilt Company puzzle was at 24%. And other was at 0. So we had 100% success rate of picking the top 3 because nobody picked one that they thought was better than those top 3. And then day part 2, because we did a notions one, and then we did a fabric one, or kits. The Bella Rose felt ornament got 43%. The Vicky's fabric Hawaiian block got 34%. The quilt and thread candle holder, like the Star David candle holder, got 14%, and other got 8%. So our other weight went up just a little bit, but not too bad. Okay, phew, that took a minute. We're gonna do winners. This is also gonna take a second. And then we're gonna start opening some advents. I will announce winners again at the end so that we repeat it, just so that if someone didn't hear it. Cynthia says, I like the 2 polls. It's been so hard to pick 3. 6 was easier. I mean, it was cheating, but like, they're my rules. I can break my rules, right? Okay. So I needed to pick a recording winner for Thursday, which was the last day that I did a live before having to run off. So the recording winner for Thursday, who gets a 2026 Block of the Month kit, is Donna Davis 1739. So Donna Davis 1739, you are our 2026 Block of the Month kit winner for the replay. Now all of the rest of the, I'm saying rules are made to be broken. No rules in quilting. Okay, everyone else that I'm announcing gets a $50 gift card. If you're a winner, email, and I'll say it again later, but email Carolina@carolinamore.com. Let me know your handle here on YouTube and that you won the $50 shop credit. So here we go, and I'm saying your handles. So what I see, you got like a little face, and then it says like your name. I don't know if it's on this side, like your face and your name. I think it is on this side for you. Face and name, and then your comment. So it's whatever that at whatever is. Here we go. Friday the 12th, $50 shop credits to Kathy_Tanner and Sandra Orthman. Saturday the 13th, even though these are not the days that they happen. So the day 13, Kimberly Schkalberg 5876 and Leslie Lesli Weddington 5539. The 14th, Helen Bolick 6446 and Dada Drudge. The 15th, DY Pick and Debbie Bombard 53 or 3521. The 16th, Betty Pequeño and Nikki Baker, Nichi Baker. The 17th, Jennifer Vineyard 9209 and Dana D 2468. And then the 18th, so yesterday, Deb Reed H2Z and Judy Maggio 3657. I'm going to read them all again really quick, and we'll do it again at the end. So Donna Davis 1739, Kathy_Tanner, Sandra Offman, Kimberly Schallberg 5876, Leslie Weddington 5539, Helen Bolick 6446, Data Drudge, DY Pick, Debbie Bombard 5321, or sorry, 3521, I can't read, Betty Pequeño, Nikki Baker, Jennifer Vineyard 9209, Dana D 2468, Deb Reed H2Z, and Judy Maggio 3657. Send me an email to Carolina@carolinamore.com and you'll get to go shopping on my site. Whew. All right, now we're all caught. I'm feeling caught up. I actually got to bed before midnight last night. I did not. I have to put my socks on still. I told you I was still getting dressed over here. I did not bake the cookies that I needed to last night. I went to bed instead, which felt like honestly a good idea, and I don't disagree. I took a shower. I like deep conditioned my hair. I just like kind of took my time of just relaxing. Washed my face really good. Jacqueline says, I'm going to go shopping even though I didn't win. Okay. And now for what we've all been waiting for, which is the opening of the Advents for day 19. How is it we only have 6 days to go? I will be doing recordings for the next 2 days. They won't be lives. There'll be recordings. They'll still go up at 9. You'll still be able to do live chat in the comments if you pop in here at 9. Got a day date with my husband tomorrow. We're going to finish up the Christmas shopping. And I think Sunday I might be doing something fun with my cousin. We'll see. But I want to make sure that y'all are taken care of. So we'll go ahead and pre-record those this afternoon and get those good to go. 6 days. Don't swear. Did I swear? I don't usually swear on the internet. 19. This is Stitch Supply Company day 19. I love those days I get to sew in my PJs, right? Oh, don't sweat. 6 days is swearing, not ready. Okay, that's fair. Okay, this is, it says a monogram needle book, PDF pattern, and kit. Oh, and there's even a needle in here for the needle book. To access your pattern download, scan the QR code with your phone's camera, download the PDF pattern, save and print. So there is a pattern on the back. I'll show you the picture. It's these fun little needle books. and they give you the felt for it. So this is from a cute little kit from Stitch Supply Company. My hubby and I are going out this afternoon too. Fun. 9th anniversary. Probably can't swing a date this year with a newborn, but still going to have a good day. That's okay. Sometimes you do what you can. Cookie baking is in my near future. My mother-in-law's butter cookies. The chocolate chip cookies, the big double batch of chocolate chip cookies that I baked is like gone. So I might bake another batch of chocolate chip cookies. All right, day 8. Hold on, 19? It's day 19, isn't it? Yes. No? It is day 19. I have to like double check. Put your color-coded needles in the needle book for sure. All right, day 19. This is from Soft Squares. And I was feeling it because, okay, this is 10 inches square. And I can feel the edges here. And I can feel the pinked edge and the thickness. So this is definitely a layer cake. And then I was feeling behind it. And I was wondering if maybe my 10-inch square quilt block book was in here. But it's too thin. My book is thicker. And as I was feeling it, there is a little hole right here. You can actually kind of see that there. So my guess, and I did like cheat a little bit in that I really felt this because there's no way for me to open it and peek inside without like actually opening it. So I did a really good feel of it. And so I think it's a calendar and a layer cake. Yeah, someone says ruler. It feels more like a book though, like a book. So I think it's a calendar. Chapstick. I don't think it's chapstick this time. All right, I'm gonna like open it like this so you can see it with me. Oh, it's not a calendar. It's a cake. It's a cake mix recipe. I don't know if y'all have seen these. I've actually never used one. I've seen them but never used them. It has. Oh, I'm gonna open this up. Maybe I'll do a video on when I finally first get to use one of these. Because they are cool. So each cake mix contains 44 recipe cards. You need 1 cake mix, 1 layer cake, a Bella Solid layer cake, or 42 10-inch background squares. 3 and an 1/8 yards. And that will make your blocks. So it has all like this. It's like it's kind of like the idea of triangle paper, where it has like here you just put your fabric on there and you sew where you sew, and then you cut where you cut, and then they're good to go. Okay, there's a note with it. Seen one but never bought one. I thought it was a food recipe. That's fair. Well, because Moda they've got layer cakes, they've got charm squares, but they've got jelly rolls, they have turnovers, which are like triangles. They have honey buns, which I want to say is like 1.5-inch squares. So a lot of their pre-cuts are named after food things. Charm squares, I think, is the only one that isn't named after a food thing. We did one at Retreat for Charity Quilt, and all squares came out. It is great for doing charity quilts because everyone has the recipe right in front of them. You cut on the lines, so if everybody's rulers are a little bit different or their mats are different, as long as they cut on the lines, you're fine. Elizabeth says, that's it. I need to learn foundation paper piecing. It's not even like real foundation paper piecing because there's no like stitch and flip type things. It's most close to triangle paper. So I would call it like baby foundation paper piecing. Ooh, I got one at Goodwill once, but didn't know what it was or how to use it. So I resonated it. My autocorrect brain is not getting, well, I'm sure autocorrect changed something to resonated it and regifted it maybe? Redonated it. There we go. Okay, so we will make a plan to do a video on how to use the cake mix recipes. You sew on the lines, you sew on the dotted lines, cut on the straight lines, and it's good to go. I have 2, but not sure how to really use them. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's set. We need to do something on this. Okay, so B box day 19. It says recipe number 5 We'll make several fun blocks, mix and match, or stay with just one style. This layer cake is beautiful. If you attended the fall retreat, you may recognize it. I did not attend. I didn't know the Soft Squares had a retreat. Oh, maybe I need to find out about attending a Soft Squares retreat. Hey, friend, let's talk about attending a Soft Squares retreat. I know that she watches some of these videos. Do I need an ad idea from the advents to the spreadsheet to Jennifer? Well, we have our recipe. Well, I need to go through. I showed y'all my giant messy pile. I need to go through that probably Sunday evening. I don't know how much time I'll spend in the office this weekend, but maybe I'll come in Sunday evening. Diane says, yes, Jen. Oh, which layer cake? Sorry. This is Melrose from Studio M. And you can kind of see the colors. Oof. Getting linty. Layer cakes will do that. Oh, we have another comment held for review. Cindy said she had some this spring. Okay. I don't know why YouTube moderated that one. Anyway, okay. Add a solid fabric to the layer cake and you have a beautiful quilt. Hey, what am I doing? There we go. Never heard of these cake recipes. A new rabbit hole to go down for sure. Okay. Oh my gosh, we've only opened 2. We're already 36 minutes into our live, and we've only opened 2, so we've got to get going. Okay. What was the name of the layer cake again? I missed it. It was Melrose by Studio M. Yes, Melrose by Studio M. It's a Moda Fabrics layer cake. That looks great for a second version of apple cider. So I only sew with Art Gallery Fabrics. I am friends with a lot of the fabric companies because I know them and I love them. And there's lots of great fabric out there. But Art Gallery Fabrics has my heart. Pat and Walter Bravo, the owners, I've known them since I pretty much started out in this industry. They gave me some of my very first breaks. They've been with me through many, many years. They've flown me out to Art Gallery and to hang out with them. Not that there aren't great people at a lot of the fabric companies, but I made the commitment to I only work with Art Gallery Fabrics. So, and they've named me their celebrity. So I'm the Art Gallery Fabrics celebrity. How far is your house from your shop? It's like 10 minutes. It's pretty easy. Art Gallery has my heart too and a lot of my money. Yes. So, like the advent calendar is always done with the Art Gallery Fabrics holiday print that year. My 10-inch square quilt block book was all done with 10-inch square sets from Art Gallery Fabrics. Art Gallery Fabrics now has 2-inch squares, or 2.5-inch strips. I have some here in the office in a box that I haven't opened yet, but they now have 2.5-inch strips, so I might be having some fun with those in the future. And then the block of the month is always done in Art Gallery. So this year, the 2025 block of the month was done in Ink Perfect Indigo, and I love that. And then the 2026 is done in Sharon Holland's Midsummer line. Yep. I started looking for AGF fabric. It's not easy to find in my shop, so I started asking for it, and they're finally stocking it now. It feels so good. We call it the hand of the fabric, like what it feels like. And the drape, it's a higher thread count. It's a tighter weave. It's Okiotech certified, which means that it's more of like a green kind of fabric. You'd have to look up exactly what the Okiotech certifications are, but it has to do with like environmentally consciousness and how it's made. So it feels good and you can feel good using it. And it's 100% cotton, even though it feels like it has no business being cotton. Okay, so today's mindful. I already failed. Is this stay in your PJs all day? Depending on what my cousin and I do on Sunday, maybe I'll stay in my PJs all day on Sunday. AGF is a buttery feel. It is so good. Like once you feel it, you know it every time you feel it. You're like, oh yeah, this is. Do next year's Advent with jelly rolls. Maybe. All right, Debbie Huckabee. Shh. Got to keep it a secret. Can't tell anyone that I'm considering that. We'll see. not a terrible idea, though. Renee Burrow says, that's a great idea. Renee's all over it. Okay. AGF now does 2.5 inch strips. They do. Maybe I can stay in PJs, but I have my dog. I have to take my dog out. I took my dog out in PJs all the time. Can I place my order now? Okay, first of all, I think it's a good idea, but I have to actually sit down and see if it's designable, right? Because I need to be able to make, well, if we do it the way that we've always done it, it would have to be, what is it, 15 templates? But I don't have to do it the way I've always done it. Because I didn't do my 2026 calendar. Like I changed things up for the 2026 calendar. So changing things up for the 2026 Advent would, I don't know. Okay, we can't have these, like, you're going to see how my brain works and it's going to scare you. So I don't want to scare you off. Okay, let's go. We've got our cute little, isn't he darling? Norma says you can do whatever you want. Little elf feet. Yes, thank you. I couldn't even, oh, we have a review. Apparently YouTube has a thing about feet because elf feet got moderated. YouTube, this is not that kind of channel. I have socks on. I put socks on. I didn't start with socks on, but I did put my socks on. All right, let's go to our little Sandy's bag. We're closer and closer for me getting to actually use this as a bag to like go, you know, shopping with. Obviously, I can't see. I thought at first it was 2 mermaids. I mean, why not? I was trying to figure out what it was. Yes, they're like little shoes. But okay, I can see the 2 mermaids. Y'all are funny. All right. Not alone in thinking it was mermaids, apparently. I mean, all of them this year are like Christmas themed, so we do have that as our hint. But kind of sad it's looking lighter. I know, but that means we've opened so many amazing presents. Okay, day 19. If it works like your heart, we are okay. I don't know what that was in reference to, Diane. I can see the 2 mermaids now. Okay, I can tell that this one is charm squares. Put the thing you keep from the Advents in it. My brain. Oh, if my brain works like my heart. Got it. Okay. See? My brain not working so great today. And thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Speaking of hearts, look at those cute hearts. This is Hush by Assorted Riley Blake Designers. It's like something dropped. I heard a noise. Need more tea, more caffeine, always. I mean, I told y'all I slept last night. My brain does not know what to do with having actually gotten more than like 4 hours of sleep. Speaking of brains, let's see how we can use our brains. The fabric does look like a cross-stitch print. Yep, it's got like needles with little hearts. There's an actual medical reason for why there's a kink for feet. And use the word kink and YouTube didn't moderate you. I don't know what YouTube wants from us. I swear when I get sleep, I function worse the next day. I feel great, but the brain, yeah, the brain's like, that was good. I'm just going to stay there. Okay. What do snowmen eat for breakfast? He just says, oh no, I suck at these. Katina says, well, darn, I wanted to be moderated. Dad joke time. Carrots, frosted flakes, snowflakes, slushy, carrots, ice pop, snowflakes, ice cream, frosty flakes, carrots. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. Frosty flakes, I thought it was going to be frosty flakes. When I saw that, I'm like, that's clearly the answer. No. Okay, I'm trying to see. Spins a good yarn. Got it correct. And I agree that Frosty Flakes or some kind of Frosted Flakes was probably it. But Spins a Good Yarn got it with, I know it's backwards for you guys, but Ice Krispies instead of Rice Krispies. Ice Krispies. Spins a Good Yarn was the first one who got it. So send me an email, Carolina@carolinamore.com, and we'll send you out some stickers. Ice Krispies. Oh, we've got a moderated. I don't know what that says. No, I don't know. No idea. No idea is the right answer too. Okay. No idea. I had no idea that it would be Ice Krispies. Nor way was it going to be Ice Krispies. Is that because Frosted Flakes are American? Maybe. I have a timer going off. I don't know why I have a timer going off. Okay. Fixed it. So this is Keisha's my go-to response. Ice Krispies are like rice bubbles. Snap, crackle, and pop. Yes, are Rice Krispies. They're like puffed rice. Heidi made part of the live. Okay. Day 19 of our Kylie and the Machine Advent. Always bring the goods is our clue with buttons. I feel like this year they like came up with clues and then came up with labels and then just decided which labels kind of went best with the clues. That the clues and the labels weren't actually like decided at the same time. Katina says, I just noticed that you're 94.1. I am. Still a good radio station. 94.1 FM. I don't know what radio station that is. Okay. Always bringing the goods is the clue for, and I know they're backwards, but handmade goodness. Handmade goodness. They definitely don't match like last year. I know last year I feel like we got it a couple times, and this year there's like zero chance. We have 5 more days. We only have 5 more days? How did this went so fast? We have 5 more days. WYSP and Philly Sports Channel, 94.1 CM instead of FM. CM for Carolina Moore. Our Aurifil thread. Ooh, today's gonna be gold spool day because allegedly there's golden spools in here. Although, like, you can see the tops of the spools. And so I can tell there are no more gold spools. Or there are no gold spools. No more. There are none. I think Kylie Machine had 2 different departments doing labels and the clues and didn't have a joint meeting. Could be. I wish I could pause. You gotta walk the dog. I think you can. But it means that if you come back and we're still live, that you would be watching delayed. So you wouldn't be able to pause the timeline that I'm in. I would love it if you got the golden spool. I would have to figure out something really fun to do with that, right? Like, because, I mean, like, yes, I bought the Advents, but I really bought them for us. So, like, we would win the golden spool. And what would we do with a golden spool? Like, we would have to do something really. First puppy is red. Red puppy? Oh, that's a good thing. Like, it's a red colored puppy. Pausing you in real time is Doctor Who level. Okay, this is like it's showing up, I think, a little more orange on the screen, but it's more rust, like a rust red. It's pretty. You can push the replay all the way to the right to catch up. Yes. Norma said patterns on QR code on left. Did I miss something? Has patterns and some recipes on the Aurifil box. Ooh. Okay. I didn't take the time to read all the things. And it says Aurifil Advent Calendar, bonus goodies to enjoy, and there's a QR code. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna put this up on the desk, which is literally right here. And see if I can print out some of those and we can look at them later. Red border collies. Oh, looks like Ohio State colors with the thread and the spool. Yeah, it's like a reddish orange on a gray spool. Oh, and I put the thing over there, so I couldn't tell you what weight the gray spool is because I'm not gonna be able to reach it anymore. Someone, I'm sure, in the comments will let us know. Have to watch the mid-long replay. Just drove down to Senior Center to use the sewing room's awesome cutting table. Oh, how awesome is that? Okay, gray is 28 weight, says Jennifer. See, Jennifer's got us. Thanks, Jennifer. Making a mess over here. Fudge. 19. Like, what day am I even looking at? There is still some of that Black Forest fudge from yesterday. Less than half. Someone asked male or female puppy, and then there's a comment that's moderated. So, no. Hazel's comment of fudge got moderated. How many puppies should we guess how many there will be? That can usually tell you about like how many puppies it looks like there are, right? I don't know. I've never puppied before. Seriously, the fudge from yesterday wasn't inhaled. I mean, I made a good dent in it. The fudge box is looking empty when it's in your lap. It is empty. 5 puppies, 7 puppies. I'm saying 3 puppies because poor mama. 7 puppies is a lot of puppies. Ooh, this one, it has like little sprinkles on top of the, it's like cinnamon or nutmeg, or it's eggnog fudge. Eggnog fudge. 101 puppies? No. Red Dachshunds are the best. Ah, start a puppy spreadsheet. No. Too many spreadsheets. We have enough spreadsheets. My brain can't spreadsheet all the spreadsheets. I kept my earbud in. I was able to keep listening while I walked the pup. All right, I'm taking a little bite of the eggnog fudge with my fork. It's like a cream cheese frosting kind of taste. Really wondering if you're going to like the fudge. I was worried about it. Eggnog fudge could be incredible or not. I'm fussy about my eggnog. Yeah, it has like a cream cheesy white chocolatey taste to it. It's good though, with a little bit hit of that spice. And by the way, there is a Facebook group that I have that I don't do a great job of like running that community. It kind of runs itself a little bit, but there's great people in there, so it doesn't run amok. And Hazel in that group yesterday, I think it was yesterday, was asking about advent calendars. So I'm opening up a bunch of different advent calendars, and different folks have had experiences with advent calendars being in different orders. So I think it was the Hanukkah Advent. She was getting the same gifts, but on different days. Hanukkah Advent, sorry, the Hanukkah gift box. Donna says, no eggnog for me. I can't stand it. Yuck. Which is okay. With my luck, the ewes will start lambing today too. Oh my goodness. You've got a whole zoo going on. Anyway, if like the day one in all the advents is the same day one for everyone. So for those of you who have any of these advents, can you say if all of your advents have had the same like day 1, day 2, day 3 as mine, Or have you had experiences where some of them are different? Have you ever seen the Martelli Notions Advent box? I've heard of it, but I have not seen it, nor have I purchased it. Hazel says, I don't think you've gotten the huge package of fabric yet. I guess not. Everyone's saying I think that they've been the same. Heard Martelli's box last year was not that good. Oh, that's a bummer. See, but everyone has different opinions. It always depends on like what you want. Only difference has been the color of the fabric and the advents. Mini scissors and stitch supply. Were they like different mini scissors? Okay, day 19 for my mini quilt advent. That has been really fun. And so I know some of y'all have been watching those morning videos where I'm making these blocks. The Martelli box was good this year. A lot more templates and projects. Oh, that's fun. Day 19 is this fun little house block. All right, we're going to go in here and do the cotton cuts. Just grabbing the top one. The cotton cuts one, so like the cotton cuts one is not numbered. So you could definitely be opening these in a different order. Hazel says, I'm enjoying your block per day and keeping up. Peanut butter chocolate fudge at Buc-ee's is to die for. It is so good. Okay, so, ooh, I have an idea. This has, okay, there's a spiral bound on one end, and it's thick, and then there's like more down here. So I think this part is like a perpetual calendar. Probably with quilt blocks or something, or quilt jokes. Dad, quilty dad. And I think, oh, this is probably like the part to be able to help it stand up. So I think it's some kind of like perpetual calendar. How many advent calendars did everyone get? Just Missouri Quilt, Star Quilt Company for me. I think most people didn't get any because they are expensive. Oh, what does the sticker say? Thank you. All right, Keisha. The sticker says, a block a day keeps the quilter at play. So definitely a perpetual calendar for blocks. Sort of feeling guilty for ordering 9 quilty advents for myself, but I'm having so much fun. Carol Anderson says, I just got the Bella Rose box. We were right. Quilter's new perpetual block a day calendar by Debbie Kratoville. Daily quilt blocks to spark creativity. Enjoy full color block illustrations for daily inspiration. Includes cutting information for every block, ensuring beautiful and successful results. Sturdy spiral binding with a stand keeps this calendar looking great through all your quilting adventures every year. Retail price on this is $21.95. So it's got this. This is what I was feeling on the bottom that pops up. So it's got a stand. We've got blocks every day. Okay, so it has cutting instructions, kind of. It says, yeah. It says what size your units are. But this is like Prairie Queen 15 by 15, 10 by 10, 12 by 12. So they're not all the same size. 18 by 18, 12 by 12, 8 by 8, 16 by 16, 14 by 14. So there's all different sizes of blocks in here. And it tells you what size. So like there's an A, a B, a C. It tells you A, B, C, and D. It tells you what size to cut your units, but it doesn't say how many. But I guess that could also depend on like what colors you put where. But like here's like this is cute. It's a barn block. It's 10 by 10. And it tells you what all the pieces are and like where to put them. So I think it's nice. I think the average, like a new or average quilter would probably have a challenge with trying to figure out how many of what to cut. But I understand like trying to fit it on a single calendar page. Because I mean, I do a block of the month calendar and I've got to fit full instructions into like the 2 pages of the calendar. So, oh, show the cover again, please. Yep. If you want to screenshot it and then reverse it. You should do your advent calendar with the added dad jokes. Oh, that would be fun. Okay. Camberville Threads. Got Aurifil, Carolina's, and 2 Missouri Star Quilt Company, 1 for my mother-in-law. That's a lovely gift. 2019. Flag heart. Yes, there is a flag heart. This is also my last year from Missouri Star Quilt Company, says Katina. It all depends, like, everyone's looking for different things. Like, there is, I forget which company it is, but there's a company that gives you a fat quarter every single day. And you know that every day you're going to get a fat quarter, you just don't know which one. And if you are trying to, like, build up a stash of fat quarters, that's an amazing event. I'm not trying to build up a stash of fat quarters, so this feels like shoelaces. No, it's not what it is, but oh, it's a zipper. It felt like shoelaces for a second, okay, y'all? It's a really pretty zipper. This is the Camberville Threads. I like this color, and I like the darker zipper teeth with the I was gonna say softer, but lighter colored zipper tape. Chapstick. It's like another chapstick. That's all we need. Pat says, I thought Missouri Star was better than the last 2 years. And yeah, everyone's got their own opinions depending on what you're looking for, what you want. Norway, is it chapstick? Norway. Shoelaces and chapstick. I'm gonna stop guessing things. This is the Domesticity. Day 19. Ooh, it's heavier. Okay, I just said I was gonna stop guessing things. But I really like the Domesticity bags for like feeling and guessing. And I'm pretty sure I know. These are the thread spool wraps to keep the thread from coming off the thread spool. Guessing is half the fun, right? Zipper color matches your sewing machine. That's nice. All right, we'll take it. You can see it before I do. So yeah, there's a bunch of these little. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of. I'm just gonna drop them everywhere. Just grab it. I'm just dropping thread, no big deal. And it'll wrap around the thread spool to keep the thread from unraveling. Finally got a signal. Welcome, just to see you smile. Like that they're all the same color. It is nice. I agree. Pepto-Bismol pink. I don't know. It's like it's a nice pink. I think that Pepto-Bismol pink is a little more muted. I think these are brighter. But that's fun. I used some clear plastic tubing and cut it for my bobbins and spools to keep it from unraveling. That'll work too. These are just fun. I'm going to open this bag up a little bit so they don't go everywhere, but you can see them. There's a lot of them. Yes. Bubblegum pink. A little closer to bubblegum pink. I feel like bubblegum pink is also paler. All right, Vicky's Fabrics. Look, oh my gosh, y'all. Watching you do Vicky's, I like hers better this year. Last year had more garment items versus quilting. Loving her fabrics and island vibes this year. There's some more garmenty things. There was an apron this year. That was a cute apron pattern. Dwindling, but closer to be able to use that tote also. Yes, for sure. Puppy 2 is a black border collie. Ooh. Vicky's Fabrics. Sashiko Sampler Kit. Distributed by Orimono Imports. I think we've mentioned Orimono Imports because they do the those tulip pins. There's something else I thought that we had in a box that they do. I love them. I've worked with them on different projects. They help make my purse handle pins. One of my custom notions that is much harder to find because not everyone carries it. But it's really cool. Anyway, look, so there's thread, a needle, Sashiko thread, 100% cotton cloth, pre-printed in washout ink, package of Sashiko needles, Sashiko thread sufficient for project, a palm thimble, English language instructions, and tips. Oh my gosh. It shows what the design is, I think, right here. Can you see that through the plastic? Hold on, let me see if I can get the glare. It's like some little bunnies. Like this little bunny. Oh, I want to do that. I have, like, learning Sashiko has been on my list. I actually have this little bowl sitting on my desk. And it has a little pincushion, some Sashiko thread. I think there's other stuff that might have fallen out. And then a little book on Sashiko and Boro stitching because I really want to learn Sashiko. Like, it's on my like bucket list of things to do. This year I got to learn tatting. I learned needle tatting this year, and that was on my bucket list of things to do. So check with Vicky's Fabrics because clearly they had the kit specialty made about getting a Sashiko kit. I would love to learn Sashiko. So I think I'm going to keep that one. Day 19 for Missouri Star. Tatting is a dying art. There's a lace making guild here in San Diego that I've attended all of once because I haven't been able to go again. But I love learning all the things, right? So I learned tatting. It was needle tatting. Ooh, there's a tin in here. So Missouri Star did an embroidery kit, like a bigger version, I think basically bigger version of this earlier this year in a bigger tin. And I was like, that's a lot. I'm not going to be able to do all that. Gosh, all the handwork today. Oh my gosh. There's like a little hoop and then like little skeins of floss, little balls of floss. I'm just going to dig in here. Okay, and then there's little things in here. This is so, the packaging on this is darling. Okay. It says Ingrid, hold on, let me put this paper down. Ingrid's Wildflowers Mini Blooms Embroidery Notions. And in it is, let's go, a needle threader and 2 needles. The needle threader is handy. I always forget to like put a needle threader in with my handwork projects and then I'm stumped. Last year we got some really cute needle threaders. They were like, last year was like needle minders and needle threaders. And then instruction cards. So it says cut out design and peel off backing sheet, position and stick design onto fabric, insert small hook side through needle eye and pull thread through. And then it has instructions on the different stitches, lazy daisy, stem stitch, satin stitch. And then it has the different designs and it tells you how to stitch them. So doing a stem stitch, a French knot, satin stitch, and a lazy daisy to get the design. And these are the peel and stitch wash away sheets. So these are the actual designs. How cute is that? So there isn't fabric to stitch it on. So I'm sure that if you watch the video to this morning, because Missouri Star does these videos, that there's more detail on it and how they used it. So whether like you embroider on clothing or a jacket, and it's in this darling tin. Working on second edition of Ingrid's Wildflowers as you speak. That's fun. Have to go to a hair appointment, catch up on the recording. Yes, enjoy the hair appointment. Can you imagine adding this to a grandmother's garden quilt, right? Sharon Saunders says, my daughter took possession of that tin. I was your daughter. I would have taken possession of that tin too. All right, we have our 8 days of Hanukkah. Last night was was evening 5, so day 5. We're gonna do 5 today. Did hand embroidery on my granddaughter's dress with a Peter Pan collar. Oh, that's darling. That's a great tin. My son says that cookie tins are really mimics. Only 1 month of the year do they have cookies, while the other 11 they have sewing stuff. He's not wrong. Okay, so this is our day 5. Bunch of fabric. I'm getting all kinds of messages. Have my Wonder Clips in a cookie tin. Jeans, shirts, bags. So there are 2. I mean, these are generous. They look like they're at least 1 yard cuts of 2 beautiful blue fabrics. This one with snowflakes, and one that almost, it reminds me of like sprinkling salt on watercolor. You get that resist. Hazel said, cool, you finally got some of the fabric. It might have been nice for this to be day 1, right? Maybe they had someone helping with labeling them. I don't know. But they are pretty blues. Ooh, C's Candy. They look like hand dyed, but I don't think they are. I think they're based on hand dyes. Like they did hand dyes and then they took photos of the hand dyes. Ooh, GY Pick says, I have the Christmas version embroidery kit. I love it. 19. It's a long skinny drawer. Ooh, peanut butter brittle bar, or peanut brittle bar, not peanut butter. C's Awesome peanut brittle bar. Crunchy peanut brittle covered in milk chocolate. Renee's back. It is a big piece of candy. I'm gonna take a bite of it because we have to taste test. We have to, you know, there's a cooking probably on TikTok who says gotta check for poison. Yum, says JKH Jill, and YouTube decided to moderate it. Like that. Marsha Stell says that our thumbs up aren't enough. So double tap to give me a high five if you haven't already. That'll get us more thumbs up. You can go to the 3 dots right here and find the thumbs up. I'm the official taste tester. Thumbs up, friends. Dad always had to safety check our Halloween candy. The candy does have a good crunch. All right, Bella Rose. I need my marker. Day 7. And yep, that gives us 5 left. Nine, 8, 11, 7. And we've got our Frosty Friends. Optional applique faces. What? They have the eyes and carrot nose, so you can add applique faces to all the blocks we've made so far, which we haven't actually made them, but like if you would have been following along, that you've made so far. How cute is that? And I like this kind of like a rest day. Like if you're trying to like follow along and keep up, that day 7, it's like, okay, today just applique on some faces. You're good. All right, day 7. Oh, I have to read the things. Otherwise Keisha's going to tell me you didn't read the thing, and then Keisha will be right. Day 7, you will always be reminded of Tuesday and Thursday lives with Bella Rose quilts. Okay, I'm going to guess a tea towel calendar because it feels fabric-y. And if it says like you'll always be reminded of Tuesday and Thursday lives, then it's like, oh, it's not chapstick. Ha 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 ha. It is a 2026 tea towel calendar. Ah, look at me go. It's not chapstick. Fancy That Design House 2026 calendar towel by Stephanie Slowinski. Done. Turn it into an apron. I don't know if I'm skinny enough for tea towel to be a full apron for me, but cute little kid, like little kid apron for sure. Let's close back up. Oh, Marie, Mama Reads Books says she's my favorite designer. I didn't know that they still made them, says Sharon Saunders. They have been coming back in style. Someone says, I have not seen a calendar towel for years. They are totally coming back. Yep. There's a couple different designers that are doing them. I've seen tea towel quilts. Oh, that would be fun. All right, Sallie Tomato. And I think that might be all of them. I think with Sallie Tomato, we did them all. Jennifer's going to keep us honest. Anyone else? You can find a lot of them on Spoonflower. Day 19. My 20-month-old is reporting comments. Oh, no. Not here. Day 19. Sallie Tomato. Jennifer is awesome. Yep. Sallie, today's winner, and then the tea. Okay. Day 19. This is a great aid to any sewing project. Even the elves like to use them when making stockings. We're sure you'll like them too. This is a great aid when making projects. I was going to say like the Sew Tights magnets, but it's not heavy enough for that. So I'm going to say Wonder Clips. Jennifer says, "Oh, thanks guys. I love doing this. Makes me feel useful." You are so appreciated, Jennifer. Ooh, they double knotted this. Mean. I keep thinking that this band is my glasses and I'm going to be able to pull them down. And I'm like, nope, that's not glasses. That's just a headband. Okay, I got that knot. There we go. Oh, nope. More knots. They really want to make you guess. They really want me to work for it. Top security. Clips for the curves. But also for like using cork and like the faux leather. You don't want to pin it. You want to clip it. Oh, those are pretty. Purple. Sallie Tomato, set of 50 sewing clips in a nice little box. How handy is that? Right again. Have you gotten Wonder Clips every day? Not every day. We've probably gotten them maybe 4 times. Jennifer would be able to know. I love that Jennifer is keeping a part of my brain on my behalf so that I don't have to. I just found out I have to cook 3 nut cakes and a full dinner for 53 people for Sunday for my husband's Christmas party. Renee, you are a hero. A full dinner for 53 people. It's like crock pots. I don't know. The purple is different. Everyone I know has red. The Wonder Clips are going in my retreat bag. Yeah. 53 people, right? And yes, Jennifer is awesome. I'd be ordering out, right? Like, what is it, like Honey Baked Ham Company or like Costco rotisserie chickens? Like, what can I outsource that can be like mostly ready and I just do a couple sides? Jennifer says, search says Wonder Clips has been given 4 times. Sleep is going to be non-existent. Order pho and Chinese food, right? I'd be having elves or potluck. 53 people. Catering. Make chili, Olive Garden, IKEA Swedish meatballs. Yeah, look, we got all the Spaghetti bake, easy and delicious. For 53 people though, like you need a double oven twice. Frozen Costco finger foods too. Yikes. Get an outhouse for sure. Yeah, someone's got to clean all those bathrooms. Okay, let's pick our top 3. We have the cute tea towel calendar. We've got the blue fabrics from our Hanukkah box. Missouri Star gave us the Ingrid's Wildflowers mini blooms. Vicky's gave us the Sashiko sampler kit. We have our perpetual calendar. This was from Cotton Cuts, I believe. Domesticity gave us all of our little spool covers. Sallie Tomato gave us Wonder Clips. We got our needle book from Stitch Supply Company. We have our cute little elf feet. Oh, I keep mixing up where I put these. The Mindful Advent told us to stay in our PJs. So if you're doing that, well done. Just consider yourself mindful today. We have the really pretty zipper. We have the lovely Hush Charm Square. Let's see, this needs to go over here. Just dropping things everywhere. All right. We had the pretty Aurifil thread. Mini Quilt Advent Day 19, which is a little house. And then our cake mix recipes and layer cake, which is like, I don't know, 60 to 70% of a quilt because you've got the pattern and half the fabric you need. You just need, 3 1/8 yards of background fabric. Okay. I don't know if you saw, but I was already kind of sorting as, so the stuff that I didn't think was going to make top 3 kind of went behind me, and the stuff that I thought could be potentially top 3 is on my lap. All right, I like the Wonder Clips and I like the little needle book, but we're going to set those aside. And I have the Sashiko sampler, the Ingrid's Wildflowers mini blooms. I've got the perpetual block a day, and I've got the cake mix recipe. Those are the 4. So we have to pick one of these 4 to kick out. Which one should not be in the top 3? The calendar, the embroidery, the Sashiko, or the layer cake? All right. I'm seeing Sashiko and calendar quite a bit. I'm actually going to take the calendar out, and here's why. Is because I love the concept, I love the idea, but it gives like half the instructions, and I think that it would feel like a cool gift, but if someone actually went to make them, they would struggle. So I don't know if like there's a QR code somewhere that takes you to like more in-depth instructions on these. Basic instructions and a block index are in the back of the calendar. So basic instructions are just going to be like, oh wow, there's a big block index. Yeah, it's like 2 pages of instructions. I think it's gonna be rough. I mean, I think it's cute and as like a pretty like inspiration if you just want to like see a block every day. Yeah, it's being loud. Calendar just made me feel guilty that I wasn't doing one each day. Oh, we definitely wouldn't want that. Okay, so I'm saying that the top 3, and again, other is an option. So far, I've done a pretty good job. Like the last like 10 days or so, the others have been single digits, but you can overwhelm me in the others and say, nope, we like that calendar, which is totally valid. But the Sashiko kit, the Ingrid's Bloom Wildflowers, and the cake mix recipe. And that's what I'm doing as the top 3. No quilt guilt. I agree, Heather. Okay, we need to pick a winner here and tomorrow's tea, and then we gotta go. I have so many things to do today, and I've got a kid with a minimum day today. So he gets out early and I've got to get stuff done, which is part of the reason I stayed late yesterday. So I would get all those orders done. All right, our winner today is Loretta Sue Candle, KANDL-PL5NZ, who said calendar. That ended up being the winning comment. Loretta Sue, you get, oh, it's going to be a $50 gift card again. We're just keeping that going. Maybe we'll, next week, maybe we'll do prizes from like all of the bounty, the loot. All right, tomorrow's day 20. All right, the next 2 days will be pre-recorded. And we'll catch up, pull out both. I'm always trying to pull out one so that I have one backup. But I've been doing a good job of putting the one that I take out in a spot that I can find it the next day. Tomorrow's tea is, ooh, I don't think we've had this one yet. Tippy Assam. A-S-S-A-M. Tippy Assam. It's a black tea. This golden tipped tea is sweet and malty, scrumptious with jam and crumpets. I don't have jam and crumpets, but I like scrumptious. Oh, JK Jill says, I love your shirt. It says Baking Spirits Bright, and I found it, I don't know, online last year, to have some just different shirts to wear here on the lives. It's a new tea. New tea. All right, friends, I think that's it for today. I'm going to snack on my See's candy, get our poll set up so you can vote on our poll. I've got 2 videos to record today so that you have videos to watch the next 2 days. And I've got a mess to clean up too over here. All right, friends. Marsha says, I'll update on the puppy count on Monday. Good luck with the puppies, Marsha. Keisha says, add some alcohol. It becomes tipsy tea. That's totally an option. All right, friends. Have a great day. Bye.